Hi friends! For those who are new to my X journey, I am Mrs. Y, and for those who are returning viewers, I want to say welcome back. For this week's video, 93 people have voted for this week's topic, and the results indicated a combined of 44% from Instagram and YouTube community have voted for the Hermes items that it's impossible for me to get. I want to say thank you for all of you who have voted for this week's topic, and remember this year I am trying something new here on YouTube. I would like to make my weekly video more relevant to your interests. If you would like to participate in my next video topic poll, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and follow me on my Instagram, Mrs.Y X Journey. I will be posting my poll every Tuesday of each week. I would love for you to participate and share with me what your interests are for each week. So without further ado, let's start with today's topic. Talking about Hermes items that is impossible for me to get. I will share the items that is definitely impossible to get, and also the items that has been impossible to get for me currently. Okay, it may happen in the future, but I don't know when. Okay, so first let's start out with things that it's definitely impossible to get, and let's talk about the Birkin for bar and the Cali picnic. So for these two style of bags, the reason why they're so hard because those are only for like VVVIP. So only if you spend like extraordinary amount of money, and then that's one of your wishes, or you're just qualified for the bag, and then your SA thought of you and they would offer it. And who will say no to these two? Because I feel like if I would ever get offered, it's only because those VVVIP turn it down, which who would turn it down, right? With these two gorgeous bags. So that's why I would list this as like very impossible. It's definitely impossible for me to get. And the next one, I want to talk about the Shadow. So I'm going to spill a little bit of tea here. So Mr. Y recently has asked about the Shadow for me. I think through texting or whatever. I don't know how he was asked, but he told me that, his essay is basically saying it's impossible to get, it's only for the qualifying customers, but I don't think she said anything like particular detail or whatever, but Mr. Y suspect that, you have to buy furniture or whatever in order to get offered a Shadow. And I'm like, really? It's just a Shadow? Like, I know it's a seasonal item or it's a special edition kind of thing, but I don't know, like, I feel like it's definitely impossible to get it through her perhaps, but maybe that it's possible that I could get at another boutique. Who knows, right? But I know Shadow, it's hard. Shadow, it's not something that it's easy. So the next one I want to talk about is watches. So I don't know if you guys know, Mr. Y has been looking for like a Voyage watch, and that worth like 20K. And he requested to his essay and also to my essay. But obviously, like none of them has contact him when the item actually came to the boutique. And I think it's really for like selected customers as well because of its value, and also they need to watch out the resale value as well. They wanted to make sure they're selling to the right customer because apparently the resale value is 60K, and it's because they don't make it a lot, okay? And it's a very complicated watch. So Mr. Y said, I think it's impossible for me to get. I think at the beginning he thinks it may be possible, but then now as time goes by, he feels like, it may not be possible, especially, his previous essays is no longer working at a boutique. I think that was really a killer. So we will see, but I feel like this is definitely impossible for us to get. So now let's talk about items that has been impossible for me to get currently. I mean, you might already have that item, you may already own that item, but unfortunately, I don't. So first things first, I want to talk about my Shandong ring, the one that got stolen while on vacation at a 5-star hotel. So you might say, how come? Because occasionally it will show up on the website. Well, it's because of my size. Because I wanted to put it on my index finger, and my size apparently it's, 59. It's pretty big. It's so different than, my ring finger. So yeah, that makes it harder, right? My size. So I'm still looking around, but it's not a rush anymore. So we will see if, I would ever repurchase. I feel like I will repurchase it, but it's a matter of time and matter of when the size 59 will show up again. So the next one is the Tripri sandal. So I have been waiting for it since last year, maybe longer. And it's either I don't like the color or it doesn't have my size, okay? I just don't want to get it in exotic leather because it's just shoes, okay? And it would get wore out, I feel like. And I've seen the one in exotic leather is lizard, which, croc maybe, like I'll think about it, but I haven't seen it in croc. Like I've only seen it in lizard. So then I'm like, it's a lot easier to wear out. But I heard the Tripri sandals now are classic style, and supposedly the black, gold, and white should always be in stock. But unfortunately, my boutique never received it yet. Neither Mr.Y's boutique in Madison. So we will see. And what gets me upset is Mr.Y got one already and I still got 0. The next one is constant to go. It's so hard, okay? Even Mr.Y's previous essay said it's hard, but I think there's hope. Like my own essay said his boutique distributed by taking turns, basically saying like each SA would take turns to get that constant to go to offer to their customers. And of course, like only if he gets it in my color of choices, because he knows I'm pretty particular and picky now. So it's just about the weight game, I feel like, but I gave him like tons of color choices, so I feel like he has a lot to, work for. And my boutique only gets about like 1 or 2 pieces a year, so we will see if this dream would ever get fulfilled. So the last but not least that I can think of right now, it's Mr.Y's dream bag, the HAC 40 in black. That one has been impossible for us to get. I mean, we saw it at Madison, the grand opening, but he was not offered in black. He actually got offered numerous times, but not in Mr.Y's ideal color. Like it's either in gold or in green or in gray. Like Mr.Y only wanted in black, because it's a travel bag. Like he just, and as a man carrying it, he's like, I want to be more subtle. I don't want to get robbed. I don't want a bright color. That was more his reason. So, and he's been waiting for it for 3 years now. So it's been impossible. So he requested to his essay and my essay. So let's see like which essay would get it for him first. But my essay said he offered it like early last year. He didn't know that we were interested. If he knew, he would have, offered to us instead. But anyways, it's too late now. Like we just gotta see when at the boutique it's going to receive it again. Because last time we saw it at HAC at my boutique, it's also not the ideal color. It's not in black. So I hope you guys can manifest for him, and hopefully he will get his HAC 40 in black soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and find it entertaining and maybe give you some hope as well, or feel more grateful with the stuff that you owned. I think that's also a point of, doing these videos, because I am already very grateful for all the items that I own from Hermes. It's, some people really had a really hard time to collect all these pieces, and I'm just blessed to be able to have a lot of them. So don't forget to follow my Instagram and my YouTube community topic poll for next week. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.